What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing, and this is actually going to be somewhat of a setup and an update video for you, but today I have the Corsair Vengeance K70 mechanical gaming keyboard. I have been waiting to get this for probably 2 or 3 weeks. There was a problem with the first order because it was damaged during shipping, and that was returned, so instead I got it from a different website for a different different price, and I got expedited shipping, so it shipped yesterday and I got it today. This is a mechanical keyboard with Cherry MX Blue switches. It has key-by-key customizable backlighting, contoured textured WASD and 1 through 6 keycaps that you can switch out. Go ahead and switch over to the back here. Of course, it has those Cherry MX Blue mechanical key switches with awesome gaming performance and tactile feedback. The customizable backlighting. It's a gunmetal gray brushed aluminum chassis, and I think just the real solid gaming hardware look of this keyboard it's just amazing. Of course, we have everything else in the same language, and it has full key matrix and anti-ghosting with a 20 key rollover, so you can literally smash the keys and everything will register. So I'll go ahead and get my knife here, and we'll cut this baby open. From my current angle, I think I can easily switch around because I already removed the old keyboard, which was the Razer Lycosa. So it's out with the old and in with the new. Oh boy, that's a pleasant sound, isn't it? Where the hell are we? Alright, I'm probably going to have to flip it over like that. There we go. Put the box off to the side. And of course, just a plain cardboard box. Sorry for that. And ooh, oh wow! I thought it was gonna be the silver, but it is the gunmetal. So of course, here's the actual keyboard. Wow, that's really cold. Wow. Okay. Here is information: quick start guide, warranty against defects, and another warranty guide. Those come with all Corsair products. Another one of which being the 1500 Gaming Series headset that I got. So of course, wow, okay, I'll go over that in just a moment. I'll put the keyboard aside for now. I'll grab the keycaps out here. Wow, they're in an air-sealed container. That's pretty cool. It also comes with a keycap remover, so you can easily take the keys off. You don't have to use like a knife or anything sketchy like that. And the last thing we have in the box is the wrist rest. So, oh wow. I've been told that this is a really nice wrist rest. It's very soft. It has a little bit of a texture, as you can see there. I think it's going to be really nice. So I'll go ahead and get the actual cardboard box out of the way, considering we don't want that anymore. The wrist rest over there. I will go ahead and get the actual keyboard out of the plastic. And then I'll go over the hardware of it, and we can do some stuff. So of course I'm definitely not afraid of literally ripping the plastic off because it is so strong, or the keyboard is so strong. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this here, if it's at all possible. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And there we go. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Alright, folks. This is the Corsair K70 mechanical gaming keyboard. Ahead of time, to show you the backlighting, I do have 2 USB ports that accompany, or that go into a wall jack rather. So I'm going to go ahead and undo the tie. I believe this is a 3 meter or 3 foot. It might be 3.5 feet cable. It's very thick. Very thick, nice braided cable. Corsair does this with all of their products. Hopefully we can focus here. If not, that's okay. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Here is the Corsair splitter, because it has 2 USB jacks, one for the actual keyboard and one for the USB pass-through, which I will go over, and we're not focusing. That's okay. So I'll go ahead and plug one in and then plug in the other. I believe that should work. Go ahead and hit the lighting. Oh, maybe it doesn't work. That's upsetting. Maybe I can't do that. Well, that sucks. No worries. I will go ahead and plug it in somewhere else. Oh! I found a perfect place. So right now I'll just go over a few hardware things. As you can see, all the keys look very, very nice. Like, very, very nice. Let me just turn on my laptop here, and hopefully we can get some power into this baby. So, that is what I like to see. Alright, so first of all, I will go ahead and show you a close-up look. Right now we are, I believe this is the full brightness capability of this keyboard. If you do see blinking on the camera, I do see it on the screen. Do not be fooled, it is not actually like that in real life. It's just how, just how cameras work. It happens with every single video of this. Okay, so right now, first of all, I'll go ahead and zoom up here. First of all, we have the numpad on the far right-hand side, as well as stop, forward, back, play, pause, mute, and a volume scroll wheel. And the volume scroll wheel, I'll see if I can get this up here for you. The volume scroll wheel is actually a metal. There we go. In particular, it's a texturized metal. It looks very nice. It's very classy. Wow, this is very cold. And of course, right up here we have certain things: caps lock, scroll lock. That is the Cherry MX Blue switch. Caps lock. And we have a Windows lock key here. So if we hit that and it is illuminated, when you're in game you can hit the Windows key as many times as you want, and you won't, and the Windows menu won't pop up. So I'll turn that off for now. It has technically 4 brightness capabilities, so that's off, lowest, mid, and brightest. I like the brightest personally. It's not that bright in real life. I think it's going to look fantastic in the dark. And of course, then we have this button, and this is for the customizable backlighting. So let me see if I can actually do the, apparently there was people have found a quote-unquote hidden mode of lighting. So first, we'll try that. Apparently, you hold Control and the lighting button, and then, oh, look at that. They were right. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. Hopefully you saw that for the most part. It actually does have a reactive key lighting mode. That's very, very cool. So if you do have this keyboard, hold Control and hit the lighting button just really quick, and you'll have a reactive lighting mode. Everything will go off as soon as you're done typing it. I think that's very cool. Blah 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 blah. You know, say whatever. Spacebar as well. I believe the spacebar has 2 LEDs. Yes, it does. That is also very mechanical. Every single key on here is mechanical, besides the lighting, the customizable backlight, the Windows key, and of course the multimedia keys. But I think that's pretty awesome. So I'll go ahead and hit that again, and I'll turn it back on to normal. This is actually one of the other modes. I'm sorry. This has just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 W, A, S, and D, and the arrow keys illuminated. Nothing else is illuminated. If you hit the button and you hold it, wait until it starts blinking red, and then you can hit any key you want and have it illuminated. Literally any single key on the entire keyboard. You can have it on or off. So if you want, say, all of your function keys lit up, you can hold the button again, wait for it to stop blinking, and then as soon as you hit that, it will go back to normal mode, and then when you hit it again, it'll go back to whatever you set it as. I think that's just awesome. There is literally nothing better than being able to customize what keys you want lit up at any time or another. So I'll go ahead and turn all the function keys off again. hold it, save that setting, and we'll go ahead and go back. So first of all, I will take the sticker off the top here, reveal the Corsair logo. There we go. First of all, we'll go over the build. First of all, it's obviously very cold. It is that brushed aluminum. It does look very, very, very classy. I'll go ahead and show you what the keys are. The keys are actually risen up from the actual chassis itself. And first of all, that's handy because it's much easier to clean. You can pop off the keycaps. If it's dusty, take a Q-tip, just go right down the line, and you'll be able to pretty much get anything there. You can also use a can of pressurized air, for example. Something I've found that you could not do with the Razor Lycosa is that you could not just put a pressurized air right through the keys, because it's rubber dome and the keys are very flat and they are obviously not mechanical. Of course, oh, that would be number lock right there. Okay. Oh, is it? I might be wrong. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter too much. Scroll lock. I believe caps lock should... Oh, you do need the software. That's right. Forgot about that. This keyboard requires only 35 megabytes of hard drive space. First of all, look at this. I can't even if I wanted to do anything to it, it's very, very solid. It's got that, of course, it goes from plastic to the brushed aluminum on top. I'll flip over to the bottom really quickly, and you do have rubber feet here and here. Oh, rubber feet here and here, and pop-up stands here and here. Then obviously on the back, or on the bottom, you have the rubber feet here, and the clips as well. So you can pretty much raise it however high you want. I personally am probably just going to keep it up like this, so I can reroute the Razer Nostromo cord underneath it, but that's pretty much it. And then also on the back, a lot of people have been wondering what this is. This is a BIOS switch. Corsair has implemented this in their later keyboards. I believe it's also on the K70. It changes the polling rate, and it also, hence called a BIOS keyboard. It also changes, I believe it's 1 through 4. 1, 2, 4, and 8, and you can switch it in case your keyboard, or in case you plug it into your motherboard and your keyboard and your computer has no idea what the hell you're doing. Basically, if it doesn't recognize the device, you change the switch and it will try and find it as much as possible. This has been proven that it works quite well. And then right next to that, it has the USB pass-through. So that's why, again, why there are two USB connectors. I'll go ahead and put this down again. It looks super nice. It's it'd be kind of hard to type at the moment, strictly because the camera tripod is in the way. But I will go ahead and attach the wrist rest for you, which I'm probably going to end up using. As a difference from the K60, I believe the new clips, you can barely see right there, those are for the, these are plastic instead of metal. I don't have a problem with that personally. Go ahead and switch it over. Go ahead and put the wrist rest like this on both sides and pop it down, and that is what your final product looks like. I think it looks very classy. I'm actually going to go ahead and take the camera off here and give you a little bit of a close-up view and everything. It looks very, very nice. Corsair does a fantastic job here. I'll show you those. I'll show you the braided cable while I'm here. There you go. It looks very, very nice. Again, if you do see light pulsing, it is not the actual keyboard, it is the camera. There is no pulsing in real life, I can tell you that right now. Each key is individually backlit, so we don't have anything like the Nostromo where there's, or I'm sorry, the Lycosa, where there's maybe one LED between two switches. So I will go, or two keys, I'm sorry. Not mechanical. I already made that mistake in the actual unboxing. So I will go ahead and open up what we have for the contoured keys, and I'm just going to take the keycap remover out right now. I think I'll probably, I keep hitting the camera every single time. I guess I can show you the keycaps. I'm not going to actually put them on for now though. They're very, obviously they're the light plastic. Oh wow, they do have it. They are texturized, sure enough. I'll go ahead and show you that now. Here, these are the keys. This one in particular is contoured, of course, like that. And the reason they do that is because if you are gaming, it allows you to be right down here in the dark, and if you're looking at the monitor and you want to, or if you move around a lot on the keyboard and you want to find your way back, A and D are contoured. I believe W and S are as well. I think, I could be wrong. And as well as 1 and 6. So there's a contour here, here, and here. And I'm not sure about these two. But it basically allows you to find your way just back to your original gaming position. I will use the keycap remover. It's very, very simple. Piece of plastic with 2 more pieces of plastic and little tiny hooks. I will go ahead and use it on a random key. So I'll go ahead and put on the J, have it click, and then pull it straight up. And I will show you that. Of course, you can see the blue LED and the mechanical cherry blue MX switch. Let's go ahead and focus here. Focus, focus, focus. I think I'm working on it. There we go. So of course there it is. Every single key has this underneath it. It looks very nice. Of course, there's a little bit lighter of a tactile feedback when you actually hit the switch itself. When you hit the keycap, the sound is obviously, of course, a lot louder. That's strictly because the actual keycap is hitting the base of the Cherry MX switch, and you're just hitting it with your finger, like this. So I'll go ahead and pop that back on here. All you have to do is pop it right back into place by doing pretty much the same procedure as putting it on, or you can just do this, line it up, and I believe you can pop it on just like that. So it's really a piece of cake. You can take off all the keys very, very easily. There's literally no problem at all. I really like the way this keyboard is looking. I almost thought in the beginning of this video that it wasn't actually going to work for just a few minutes, but I kind of regained a little bit of hope. So I will go ahead and take the keyboard and I'm going to move it around. So I'm going to unplug it from my laptop here. And the cable is very, very thick. If anything, I'm very surprised. Nothing's really gonna cut through this, at least hopefully, unless someone takes a really thick wire cutter to it. So I'll go ahead and take it, and I'll move it right over here, and I will move the camera in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the stands up and place it down so the Nostromo wire can still go underneath it freely. There we go. And I will go ahead and point the cables down behind my monitor. Actually, here, you know what? I'll switch the camera right now. Dun 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 dun. There we go. That is the keyboard in the setup. Again, I'll go ahead and try and get everything down for you right now. Might be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I think we can get it. The only thing that I don't really like about these is that the cable always comes like this, and you always have these little kind of odd knots. And those are never, ever, ever, ever fun to try and get rid of, and they always stick around. I'm just going to go ahead and slide it pretty much there. And it's going to be a little stuck up for a little while. That's no big deal. I'm sure I have plenty of cable length. Alright, I'll go ahead and go under the desk here and get the cables through a zip tie, which I have organizing all my cables. Almost there. Almost there. And I'm pretty much there. Pretty much there. Alright. Now I will go ahead and grab the cables themselves, bring them up here to the back of the motherboard, think I should have plenty of length. Shouldn't be a problem at all, and it's not. And I'm going to plug them into the two USB 3.0s that I have available. There's one. And here is two. So there we go. That is the implementation of the Corsair K70. Hey, look at that. My device is already ready to use. So, if you would like, I can go ahead and focus. First of all, I can focus. That's what I can do. And second of all, I'm actually going to do a type test for you. Hopefully, once I move the camera, my head won't be in the way, and you can actually see me at the keyboard typing. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. I'll go ahead and flip the camera screen around. Then I'll scoot up to it, just like this. Wow, that's... Wow. I typed, this is incredible, I really like this, I really like this dude, and poop just for good luck. Okay, there we go. Now you can see, let me see, go ahead and move up and this way a little bit. Now you'll be able to see caps lock working on and off, that little tiny white LED, as well as the scroll lock, which is there. So the num lock is on, scroll lock, I'll keep the num lock on, and there's caps lock. So everything seems to be working. I will try and find some music real quick. Really quick. If I can, which I can't, apparently. Game of Thrones, how about that? There you go. And the mute key, which works, as well as the volume scroll wheel. You can do that, and you can scroll it back up. And that does affect your sound, obviously, on your computer through Windows. Pause. Next. Obviously stop. Stop works perfectly well. Everything seems to be working here, folks. That is pretty much it. I'm not going to do... I might do some gaming with it. I'm not exactly sure. That's really kind of a different benchmark. It's really somewhat, obviously, of course, doing it yourself, and sometimes it doesn't really have too much effect. So I'm going to go ahead and take the camera off the tripod one more time. There you go. Folks, that is the Corsair Vengeance K70 mechanical gaming keyboard with Cherry MX Blue switches. I really like it. I really like the sound of that. I really like the color. You know what, I'll go ahead and show you in the dark here if I can. Turn that one off, turn that one off. And I'll turn these off. So of course I still have light coming in through the window because it's only 2:40 in the afternoon. Wow, I think that looks really nice. Let's go ahead and check the brightness. So it's off, medium, or low, medium, and high. There's honestly not that much of a difference on the camera. Well, it looks like there is, but in real life, this was pretty much the luminosity of the Lycosa right here. And that was on the highest. There's the second, and there's the brightest possible function. Thank you very much for watching the unboxing and review of the Corsair K70 mechanical gaming keyboard. This is my 72nd video, and hopefully there will be more to come in the near future, hopefully very soon future, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully I'll have a video intro for unboxing and other reviews pretty soon. Not exactly sure, but again, thank you very much for watching. Here's the brief look of the setup. There are the 1500s over there. You set up the keyboard, the Nostromo, and more stuff to come.